So math tutoring, I know it's backwards. Welcome. So I know I'm not here and we're starting new groups, so I wanted to do a video to make sure that it's clear what my expectation is since we have a lot of movement in groups. You're here because you are in the highest level tutoring group, which means that you did very good work on your standards mastery, which means that you should have showed your work and have taken your time. If you didn't, you're just lucky. But I'm going to make you work and you're going to do your job, and if you don't, we're going to have a problem. So that being said, again, the people I should have in the room, so welcome. Tofili, Aaliyah, Carrington, Nehemiah, Josie, Zoe, Julian, Brody, Gabe, Kale, Taylor, Lucia, and Mitchell. Okay, so welcome. We are going to be working on word problems for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So we're going to do one together so I can model my expectation, and then you're going to do what the sub tells you is your expectations. You can float around and help, but really it's independent, and you're also going to complete a Google form for your assignment by Thursday next week. That'll be in the classroom. You'll be able to do that, and then when you're done and you've submitted it, then you can give me your book so I can look at your work. I'm going to be looking for your underlining and that it follows the expectation. So we are going to start by opening up our book and looking at, let's see, in test 1, number 24. So number 24 is on page 14. Actually, let's not start with that one because that one's a little too easy. That one's just strict math, so I don't just want you to circle an answer. You're going to set up the problem and solve. I want to see your work. Let's look. Number 31, straightforward. Again, set it up and I want to see your work. You're also going to do number 34. Let's jump to 34, so that's page 18. Okay, so so I can see myself. All right, so 34 is the hotel, that one. So a hotel charges $139 per night for a room. Which equation shows the cost of staying 4 nights in the hotel? So again, the first question I'm going to ask myself, or you should ask yourself, is do I have a total? So when I'm looking at the problem, I have per and that there's 4 nights. So I definitely don't have a total. I'm finding the total. So if I'm finding the total, what 2 operations am I working with? Hopefully, you said if you're finding a total, you're either adding or multiplying. If I'm adding, I'm taking my pieces, putting it together, find a total, and if I'm multiplying, I'm looking for something like each. So I want you to look at the word problem, and I want you to figure out, is there a word in here that says each or is similar to the word each? No. Stop. I'm taking a video, Evelyn. She's driving me nuts. Go. Children. So, hopefully you found per. Per, I'm going to underline, and then right above it, I'm going to write each and my multiplication symbol. So, again, it's all backwards. It's okay. I'm going to underline per, I'm going to write each, and I'm going to write multiply over it because that's like multiplication. Remember, an equation is a sentence, but if I'm looking here, I got a whole bunch of parentheses going on. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Before I even look at my parentheses, I'm just going to solve the problem. Because if I don't know what my product is, I don't know where to go from there. So first things first, you're going to set it up. I'm going to multiply 139 by 4. So I set up on the bottom and I solve, and I'm going to get my product. Okay, you're going to do that. After you do that, you're going to come through and you're going to look at A. So I have parentheses, and what form is this number written in? Hopefully you thought, not yelling out, thought, that this is an expanded notation. So above it, because it's expanded notation, I'm going to write the standard form. So I'm going to write 139. Okay? And then I'm going to, above it, write equals, since I'm just going to carry that symbol up to see if it's this. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to solve. I have another set of parentheses, but it's not addition, it's actual math. So it's going to be 400, I'm going to write above the 100 multiplied by 4. Then I'm going to write plus, then I'm going to put the product of 30 multiplied by 4, which I know 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, pop in a 0, 120, and then I'm going to rewrite the 9 up here. Okay, this is now an addition problem. I'm going to, over on the side, write the final sum. So I got a 5, a 2, and a 9. Okay? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the math and I'm going to see which one makes sense and then I'm going to circle it. That is work that I expect. I never, ever, ever just want you to circle an answer without showing any work. You underline in the problem and you show me that you understand what it is. If I don't see good, solid work, we're going to have a conversation next Friday. Again, this is the type of work that I want and this is what I expect. So you're going to spend the rest of your time that you're in math tutoring till about 9, 9, 10, depending on how much time you need, working on the problems. You're going to, I'll put a Google form there in the classroom today if I can get to it. If not, I'll do it Tuesday. You're going to put the information into your Google form by Thursday. Thursday. So I'm looking at the calendar. That's going to be March 23rd. I need to have your Google form completed for your math, and I need to have your book by Thursday. Okay? I'm inviting the ones that are new that weren't a part of the group. I'm going to send you an email, so you need to check your Gmail, and you need to accept the invitation to get into the classroom. There's plenty of people in here that know how to do that, and you should, because I believe everyone has a Google Classroom from their homeroom teacher. So you're going to accept the math tutoring Google Classroom, and you need to be checking your email daily to see if I post reminders or ask you to do something else. It's also a really good idea to write it in your agenda book, what's expected today, and flip the page and write yourself a reminder on Thursday. That way when you're writing down Thursday, you're going to see, oh yeah, I have that due. Okay, let's keep up with it and make good choices. Okay, I will see you next week.